This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. When police cautioned a senior Bangkok district official from the taxation offices this week, they checked the contents of an envelope he was carrying only to find 3.2 million baht in cash. He claimed that he thought it contained just a contract. If that was the case, it had to be a thick one, but the police knew he'd taken a bribe. It seems that he'd taken it from a building company in return for his promise to make their woes go away, which involved taxes. They reported him to the police as they claimed they preferred to pay legally, and the money was handed over in a sting operation. As we reported this week on the trial of a police sergeant found guilty of stealing over 160 guns from his place of work over a period of 5 years and selling them on, so the rest of the story has been revealed by the National Security Police, who tell us now that some 31 people, including 8 high-ranking officers, face charges of involvement. With 64 weapons recovered, it's now believed that many were sold over the border to Burma, where anti-government militia bought them. Of those arrested, 5 were station chiefs or deputies where he worked, and 3 were operative inspectors, supposed to handle such things as weapon stock-taking. 13.5 billion baht is the predicted spend across Thailand during Songkran next week. But as the number of Thais expected to be on the spend increases, airline tickets for the sales are way down on pre-COVID levels. With domestic tourism back at the level of years ago already, international arrivals for the festivals are at 60% of the pre-epidemic levels. There's good news though for those driving in the always congested routes to the north, as 6 major, usually congested routes have banned large good vehicles over 10 wheels. Think it's hot this week? Well, you're right, as the heat index, which is often described as the real feel, hit a whacking 46 degrees in Thailand yesterday. A calculation based on air temperature and humidity, the stunning number came with warnings not to remain outdoors for too long, wear a hat to avoid sunstroke, and drink plenty of water to avoid dehydration. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, a South Korean family contacted their embassy here from their home country to report that their errant 24-year-old son had possibly been kidnapped, following a call he'd made to them from Thailand. Thai police were notified. Banglamung police here got the call, and they visited his last known address, where, to their surprise, he leapt up and tried to escape through scrubland to the rear of his rented home. Found to be here on nearly 500 days overstay, it turns out that he'd made up his whole story to his parents as they'd refused to send him more money for him and his girlfriend to live on. Mum and Dad are said to be less than proud. He remains in the immigration detention centre, and he'll need money from them to pay the fines and buy a ticket to get home. Planning to come to Pattaya for the extended Songkran festivals and water fun? Well, best book your hotel now, as many are reporting either full or close to full bookings. The city will certainly be rammed next week, and when the rest of the country sees the fun end, Pattaya, Nuklua and Jomtien will, as previously, continue for days later. Good for the city and business for sure. The extra revenue will be more than welcomed by those serving the tourist industry. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 33, but with the real feel of 40, another hot and humid day with a slight chance of breezes later. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.